Well, welcome to the 2023 Drive Car of the Year field. Emma, we are here amongst, well, nearly all of the finalists for all of the categories for Australia's most expansive new car awards program. And this year, we're doing things a little bit differently.
That's right. In the past, we would roll out each winner of every category before we edge closer to that final overall winner. But you've asked and we've listened. So this time round, we're going to announce all the finalists for every category, and we want you to tell us who you think should be the 2023 Drive Car of the Year.
What's more, we'll show you how we go about testing, what the judges look for, and what the cars need to go through in order to get here amongst the most prestigious awards program in Australia.
It's a big week, there's lots to do, and not even all the cars are here. So let's get to it.
You might be wondering how the cars of Drive Car of the Year are selected. The requirement is that they need to be new or significantly updated in the last 12 months and available to the public from the start of 2023. Last year's carryover champ from each segment gets an automatic entry to defend its title. And in case you've forgotten, the overall 2022 Drive Car of the Year was awarded to the Kia Sportage. The official Drive Car of the Year testing is where our editorially independent journalists and crew members of Drive came together to assess each and every car from a long list of categories. It's a massive undertaking. Keep in mind that the goal is to replicate real-world situations and examine just as real owners would use these vehicles. So each individual vehicle gets put through its paces. This includes a variety of tests, such as acceleration and braking, emergency swerve and avoid, road loops, and countless evaluations throughout the interiors of the cars. The judges go through each with a fine-tooth comb, which involves examining the interior comfort, space, infotainment systems, practicality, and safety systems, just to name a few. Judges then collate their notes and discuss behind closed doors. It's all very top secret. Following this, everyone is required to vote on their appointed categories and have the choice to place a vote on those they know exceptionally well. Each category is also scored against criteria. With specific areas of focus depending on the category, dynamics is weighted heavier for hot hatches and practicality for the SUVs. Voting is conducted for each segment with a ranking system, and the vehicle that achieves the highest ranking takes the crown. Let's go through the field.
We test absolutely everything, like medium luxury sedans in the Volkswagen Arteon, the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and large cars for families, including the Kia Carnival, the Hyundai Palisade and the Nissan Pathfinder.
Competing for Best Small Car is the Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, Peugeot 308, Skoda Fabia and Volkswagen Golf. Both our carryover winners in Best Medium to Large Car and Best Light SUV had no newer updated competitor that fit the bill. Therefore, the Ford Puma and the Skoda Octavia win for a second year.
The battle is on for the small SUV segment. It's the two-time winner Skoda Kamiq now up against three new contenders in the Nissan Qashqai, the Honda HR-V and the Toyota Corolla Cross.
This year we have a new category, Best Medium Hybrid SUV. The finalists are the Ford Escape PHEV, Haval H6 Hybrid, Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV and the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid.
But wait Emma, there's more. This is one of the biggest and most important segments in Australia, medium SUV. We've got the Nissan X-Trail, the Kia Sportage and the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace fighting it out for the minds of the Australian buyer.
The large SUV class, the Toyota Kluger won last year, but can it do it again? Here's what it's up against: the Nissan Pathfinder, the Hyundai Santa Fe and the Ford Everest.
Testing sports coupes and hot hatches, you might want to see them at a racetrack. However, let's remember in reality, your commute to work doesn't have a pit lane and ripple strips. So again, we test these like all other categories, in real-world conditions. The Best Sport Coupe finalists include the Subaru BRZ, Toyota 86 and Nissan Z. The contenders for Best Hot Hatch are the Hyundai i30N, Volkswagen Golf R and Cupra Leon.
Here are the three cars fighting to be the best electric vehicle under $70,000. It's the Nissan Leaf against the MG ZS and the newcomer, the BYD Atto 3. Another very hotly contested segment. Here are the contenders for electric vehicles between $70,000 and $120,000. The Kia EV6, the Volvo C40, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Tesla Model Y and the Genesis GV60.
It's the Porsche Taycan, the BMW i7 and the Mercedes-Benz EQS that are battling in the best electric vehicle over $120,000. The Volvo XC40, BMW X1, Cupra Ateca and Cupra Formentor are all fighting it out in the best small luxury SUV category, while the best medium luxury contenders include the Jaguar F-Pace, BMW X3 and Lexus NX.
Australians, here's a category that you all love. It's the Ford Ranger, the Mazda BT50, the Toyota Hilux and the Isuzu D-Max, all battling it out to win Best Dual Cab Ute.
Testing is conducted over a few months and takes place in various locations, including Cadell in the Central West region of New South Wales, Melbourne, Sydney and Lithgow. We do this because some categories, like off-road for example, require a different kind of testing in a different type of environment. The finalists for Best Off-Road SUV were the Land Rover Defender, the Ford Everest and the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Also taking on the rough stuff are three entrants for our Best Off-Road Dual Cab Ute: the Toyota Hilux, the Nissan Navara and the all-new Ford Ranger Raptor. If the airstrip looks familiar, it's because that's where ANCAP tests new cars' autonomous safety features. It's the government-run Future Mobility Testing and Research Centre, a great location for our testing.
A large majority of the work we do here is for ANCAP, the Australian New Car Acceptance Protocol, where cars go through a process to assess their safety rating. A new vehicle will come here. We spend probably 3 to 5 days preparing the vehicle, so we have to install a lot of instrumentation, robotics in the vehicle. We have scenarios where the car has to avoid running into vehicles. It might be crossing or longitudinal testing for those processes. We also perform testing here for research bodies on things like autonomous vehicles.
Bringing Car of the Year to fruition is no small feat. It requires an extraordinary level of dedication and hard work from the entire team. From coordinating the logistics of getting all the featured vehicles in one location, to securing support from local businesses and meticulously capturing thousands of photographs to hours of video, every detail is carefully considered to ensure that our readers have the most comprehensive and in-depth experience possible. As a team here at Drive, we always make sure that first and foremost we are being safe. But while there's work to be done, we are always having fun and of course staying hydrated, caffeinated and at times a little high on sugar. But we were never left hungry thanks to yummy catering pickups made by our lovely support team. Head on over to Drive.com.au to find out all the publication dates for Drive Car of the Year. Stay tuned for our overall winner and please give us a like for all of the effort that we've gone to. Also hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our great videos.